Maybe you pour yourself a little glass of wine or something like that. You're having a good evening, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you happen to spill your wine. Oh no! Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Tineco Carpet One Smart Carpet Cleaner. I did receive this product to review, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this carpet cleaner or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. Here's a look at the retail box and packaging, walking you through some of the key features. We have our smart features on the side right here, as well as our smart LED display with a nice breakdown. This also features heated wash technology. And on the other side, they walk you through all the included accessories right here. Now let's go ahead, let's open this up and look at the contents. Here are all the contents. First up, we have our instruction manual right here with their customer service contact information all throughout the guide. Next, we have some of the additional accessories here. You can see them all. We have our hose. Look at that. That's pretty impressive. We have some solution here. So this is the carpet deodorizing and cleaning solution, 16.9 fluid ounces. We have our handle for the unit, very similar to some of their other wet dry vacs and cordless vacuum cleaners. And lastly, we have the unit itself. Let's go ahead, let's look at this in more detail. Here's a look at the unit up close. This is the view from the top. We have our display right here with different settings, features, and icons, letting us know too with this indicator bar if it's wet or dry, our auto settings. This is where we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna snap in the included handle. You also may notice we have a really long power cord right here, over 21 feet in length. Here's a look at the unit from the front. So we have our 2 water tanks right here, our clean water tank up at the top with the Tineco logo and branding. Press down to release. They have their fill instructions right here on the tank for you, and it's very easy to do. And then when you're ready to get it installed, it just snaps right back in place. Then down at the bottom, we have our dirty water tank. You can use your foot to press and release. We have our max indicator line right there. We have our cleaning instructions for the tank. Nice design, great grip handle up top. Same thing when you're done, it's clean, ready to go back in. It just gently snaps right back in place. Down at the bottom, you can see we have our main brush roller right here, and we can pop this top off for easy cleaning as needed. And you can take a look at that main brush roller right here. Now we're looking at it from the back side. We have our built-in cord storage right here. Nice grip handle. We also have one control button for mute and Wi-Fi. If you need to release the handle for whatever reason, you can take a small screwdriver, something like that, press it in there to release, to pull the handle back off. And now you're looking at the very bottom of the unit as well with our 2 wheels and our main brush right there with 2 additional wheels, getting a feel for how it's able to clean and dry. Now it's time to get the unit installed. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna attach the handle. So again, just right up at the top, very simple and straightforward. Just gently press it in place like so, and it'll snap right in, and now it's locked in, and you can see we can pick it up by the handle. Now let's go ahead, let's get the hose installed. Hose installation, simple and straightforward. Go ahead, pull right back here on the unit. It's only gonna be installed one way, so don't force it. It should go in very easily. Clicks right in. Now we're ready to start using our hose attachment right here, and we have our trigger to apply more solution depending on the area that we're trying to clean. We can also swap this head out with the other attachment that we have as well too, depending on the sort of brush or bristle pattern that you want, depending on what you're cleaning. So we have the Tineco app downloaded on our mobile device. Again, it's free for iOS and Android devices. Once you sign in or create an account, you'll be at this screen where we're ready to set up our new device. So go ahead, choose the plus icon, select Add Smart Device. In this case, we're going to choose Carpet Cleaner. We're going to select Carpet One. Now we need to make sure the appliance is turned on. So go ahead, tip it back and press the power button to turn it on. And then we need to make sure that we press and hold the network setup button. We have done that. It's a button on the back of the unit. Once you do that, you will hear a voice prompt. And now our device is ready to connect to our network. So let's go ahead. Let's select connect to Wi-Fi. At this stage, you will need to connect to a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. So make sure you're connected to a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network that you have the information to, and select next. Now we need to scan the barcode on the appliance within the frame so we can configure the network. So it's on the back right here. We just scanned it, and now we're going to join the network. All right, there we go, Carpet One.
Network connected.
was added successfully. We can name our device. We're going to select done. Carpet 1 is fine. And now we have a nice instruction video there. We can choose to view that. We also have a download right now. Let's go ahead, let's download that. And there we go. We're now in our device settings. Let's go over this in more detail. Currently, our Tineco Carpet 1 is in standby mode. Within the Tineco app, we can see our cleaning duration for today, as well as how many times we've cleaned. We have our 3 different mode selector. So we have auto,
max mode,
we have max mode,
dry mode,
and dry mode.
auto mode.
At the bottom, we can select the different icons and we can view our weekly cleaning report. Pretty neat. Average daily duration of use, average daily quantity of usage, beginner. So we have a little ranking here, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. Next, we have our settings. We can turn silent on. We can adjust the volume. It is very loud, but it's also at ear level for me right here. We can change our appliance name if we want. We can view the user guide and manual if you have any questions or you misplaced the one that's included. We can upgrade the firmware as needed. We can view our voice package with all the different sounds. So depending on the sound pack that you have downloaded. And then we have our animations as well that we already downloaded. So we have our content there for it, which is pretty neat. So very simple settings, but enough right at your fingertips to see the cleaning history, to get a real-time indicator of what's going on in your environment with the carpets that you're cleaning. And if you want to use your phone, it's nice to be able to adjust the settings, whether it's auto, max, or dry, right from your mobile device. Now let's go ahead and try it out. So the unit's powered on. We're ready to start cleaning. Here's a look at the display. It's really nice. And then we have our water tank filled up with our solution added. So there's nothing left to do besides cleaning the carpet. So as soon as you press the release lever right there, the unit powers on. We're in auto mode. So we can start cleaning our carpet right here. Just moving back and forth, nice and slow. We can also cycle through the different modes. So now we're on max mode. Now we're on dry mode. And we can go back to auto and continue on with our clean. So far, so good. Here's a close-up of the machine for the little area that we already cleaned. We're starting to get a couple of fibers and threads already in our dirty water tank, but we have a long way to go to fill this thing up. So now let's say it's a nice evening, you're by yourself, maybe you pour yourself a little glass of wine or something like that. You're having a good evening, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, you happen to spill your wine. Oh no, we spilled it everywhere. What a mess. Let's go ahead, let's see if this is able to clean up our freshly wet stain. This is just auto mode. We'll make one pass back. So that's after one pass. We did initially get a good majority of it up. Let's go ahead, let's turn it to max mode. Make another pass. You can see we're getting more out. Let's bring it back. All right, it's looking better. Let's do that again. So I can still see some residue of the stains right here. Let's give it a couple more passes. All right, I'm looking back at the carpet here. We made a bunch of passes, didn't use anything else, no additional cleaner or anything like that. We just kept it in max mode, and I cannot see the stains anymore. All right, so maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you have a lot of pets around your house, dogs, cats, puppies, you name it, and they decide that they just want to use your carpet as their litter box or as their bathroom. So let's have a little fun here. We're just gonna, pretend that that's some pet urine right there, but you get the idea. That actually looks surprisingly realistic. Let's do the same thing. Let's respond with our carpet cleaner, see if we can clean it up. There's one pass. There's one pass for the rest of the stain. I think I can see a little bit of it right here still. So let's keep going. We'll make a couple more passes. All right, good as new. You can't even tell that we had any sort of pet accident on the carpet. Well, this is just one of those gimmicky videos, right? Well, why don't we take something a little bit more severe? We got some tomato juice right here, and let's just spread it all around our precious carpet right here, and we'll see if it's able to pick up that stain. So there's our first pass on max settings. You can see on both sides we didn't clean anything there. We just went straight up and back down the middle. So it does make a difference initially, but let's go ahead and continue on cleaning. So we've definitely made some progress on the stain. It looks substantially better, but I've been through 2 dirty water tanks to put it in perspective for you. So I can still see it right here, and then maybe a little bit still coming down right here. Again, a lot better than what it was, but without any additional carpet treatment, I don't expect it to get any better than what we see here. So just for fun, let me spray this down with some additional solution from Folex that's not Tineco related. And we'll see then after we spray it on if we can clean it up with this, if it gets rid of the rest of the stain. Here's the cleaner that I swear by. Time to clean. So it definitely looks a lot better. You're gonna want to supplement a really severe stain like that tomato juice with another cleaner or solution if you can. I'm not sure if my eyes are playing tricks on me. I feel like I can still follow some of the design of our spill right here. I feel like I can see some of that pattern, how we poured it. But it's really hard to tell on a carpet like this. So it definitely made a nice impact and result. It would look terrible if we didn't have access to a carpet cleaner and some solution to be able to get some, if not all of that stain up from our carpet. Also, the fact that something like this exists is the reason why you should never get white carpet. Let's create another stain right here. Just drop it right in. We're gonna use our accessory. We have this trigger at the bottom, so we can go ahead and start spraying our solution. And look at that, without even moving it across, just spraying on there, it's drastically helped the stain already. Now let's go ahead, let's bring this across. You can see the stain in the carpet, so we know the area we have to target. And then just keep applying the solution in the mixture. You can do it together. And just keep going over and over and over the area again until the stain fades away and you can no longer see it. All right, check that out. The stain is gone. It's no longer there. A great feature on this display is this blue ring right here. So while you're cleaning your carpet, you get a real-time indicator. This will change to red when you've encountered dirty areas and then back to blue once it's clean. So really nice that they have this massive visual for you to easily see as you're moving around on the carpet to identify those really dirty areas. So the Tineco Carpet One Smart Carpet Cleaner is capable of getting stains out of your carpet. The fresher the stain, the better, as is the case with most carpet cleaners out there on the market today. So it's never a bad idea to have a tool like this in your arsenal, ready to go in your closet. As soon as your kids spill, you spill, your pet has an accident, things along those lines, you'll be able to respond to minimize the damage and the stain to your carpet or your rug. Obviously, with the cleaner like this, due to the tank size, you will be able to clean a room. That's probably about it till you have to make a trip to refill the clean water, empty the dirty water, etc. So if you're looking to clean a whole house and you don't want to have all those interruptions, you have to look for a different cleaner. But for small spots, select rooms around your house, touch-ups here or there on a rug, maybe even, in your car, that sort of thing, that's where this cleaner will excel for residential use, definitely not commercial use. So just keep that in mind as you make your decision for whatever carpet cleaner suits your needs. I also will argue that I think it's cool that we have a smart connected carpet cleaner, but the app doesn't provide that much value to me. I'd rather get a cleaner that does have the app than doesn't, but at the same time, it's not giving any increased or extra functionality in my opinion. So it's a little bit more of a gimmick, even though it does work and you do have that limited functionality from your phone. It's cool to see. I hope in the future they continue to invest in that app and build it out to give us an even better user experience and more features and customizations that we can control for our own home environment, and maybe some select like deep cleaning modes, things to use if you're maybe cleaning like a car mat or an area rug versus a carpet. It'd be nice to have a couple of those options built into the app in the future. You could basically select a profile and it mixes and cleans for you depending on the environment that it's in.